Hello, Pilipinas. This is The Bench, and welcome to our huddle, where we offer a layman's view on anything and everything basketball from a bunch of regular dudes like us who eat, sleep, and breathe hoops. To my left, the homies, Jay.
Lip you! Hello, what's up, homies? Good to be back.
Mike, on top of me,
Ay,
well, not on top of me, above me,
um,
well, it's Mike.
eh,
Naku,
what's up?
delikado yan.
What's up, mga kahadol?
What's up, mga kahado? Kumusta kayo dyan? So, well, before we start, for all you guys who are watching or will watch this show, please do like and follow us on the Bench Live on Facebook,
Yeah,
or just
please.
type out the Bench and look for us and like and follow us. I don't even think I introduced myself. I'm Julio. So we're gonna start off, and we just came from watching the gold medal match in the Olympics of the U.S. and France, and I was wearing this shirt to go on the show.
Lip
FU.
you.
And the U.S. mission accomplished. They get it done. They bag the gold medal, and they get the
Yeah.
revenge back on France for beating them in the FIBA World Cup in 2019. So hey, we're glad to have you back, Jay. So why don't you start us off here with the game?
I thought the U.S. had it all in control most of the game. France did give it a try, man. With around five something a goal, they brought it back down to three. And then Tatum, I think, really helped push that back up to around nine, and it was manageable most of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I last you, Mike. Just let's go with you first, and then I'll talk about.
Well, I'm just happy that it was a close game. It wasn't a blowout game. At least medal
Right.
game worthy.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, and I think France. I mean, we were discussing earlier how it seemed like the same story with the first game, that opening day game between the two teams,
yeah,
where you know the USA had the first punch, and then France coming back, and then you had that back and forth until the fourth quarter, where the USA had that 7 point lead, 7 point lead that they blew in the last few minutes. So it
yeah,
kind of looked like that, but I think this time I didn't think the US was gonna screw that up. They had enough tough games where they had to come back big. And I think,
No.
finally, after all the mga games, the chemistry is you can see it's way better. The flow is better. Parang it took them less time to wake up in this game, because in the first quarter they were already firing at all cylinders in the first quarter pa lang. And yeah, and to the point nga na, I was asking you guys, were they just sandbagging all this time para lang to make everything look, para it doesn't look as bad na they're
yeah,
killing everyone? Because when they turn it up, man, I mean, we all know on paper they should be able to dominate, diba? Pero
Right.
it didn't always look like that. But when they did turn it up, it was what you would what we everyone would expect, diba? So yeah, I mean, good game for France. And siguro before we move on to move on to along with the conversation, I mean, good fight also for our home one of our bets,
oh, yeah, yeah,
Carlo
yeah,
Paalam. I mean, that was a close match also. Sayang, yeah. But yeah, that
yeah.
Brit was really good. I can't
No,
say
I felt
anything.
I just find it good. Diba, Heidlin wins the gold, and that was really just that. Kumbaga, it's still not that easy to win your Olympic gold. She just
Right.
really did. She did a
No,
feat.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, she did a feat right
Yes, she
there.
did.
And but we got three in boxing, right? So that's
Right.
that's that's a great haul. I
Right.
don't know the last time
Two
we got three.
silvers and a bronze.
Yep.
Two. Wait,
Ah,
two.
this is still, yeah,
No. Ah, yeah,
two
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 silvers and a
silvers.
bronze.
Two
and a
silvers and
bronze.
a
Yeah, yeah.
bronze.
Because
Yeah.
Marshall pala
Yes,
lost.
yes,
Yeah,
and yeah, and this is our best haul in Olympic history. So I mean,
yeah,
kudos to all the athletes,
Yep.
everyone that competed, even the ones that didn't get a
yeah.
medal. They gave it their all for us, and
And I think this is also our
salamat.
best. I think this is also our best placing in general, for most athletes,
Right,
diba? Like
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
you have what's her name? Didal, is that her name? Marjolin
Yeah, yeah.
Didal.
The
yes,
skateboarder.
yeah, yeah.
Didal hit seventh. Sasso is
Yeah,
ninth. I mean,
Sasso ended up with a tied ninth today.
yeah, and you have the
Paul Volter, yeah,
Uh,
pole vaulter in the finals. You have
yeah.
the gymnast in the finals.
right.
I mean, that's. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It
it
was
was.
a
It was a good Olympics overall.
yep.
Overall, I think it's the most successful one aside from
Right,
just the medal haul.
right.
Right,
It
right.
was it was a good Olympics. That's cool. Okay, so back to when I saw the game. I don't know. I was thinking when I was watching the game a while ago. I was thinking to myself, um, is it more exciting when the USA is losing? You're watching them come back. I mean, you're watching the game, and because the US was pretty much ahead most of this game, and then they'd get a lead.
Yeah,
They'd
yeah.
France would come back, and but when it's like that, I start zoning out. I think so, but because it's kind of like, oh, this is something I'm expecting. So I don't know. I don't know if it's more exciting that the US has to be down. But you know what? I guess in the end, like I told you guys, I'm happy that Pop and Kerr got the gold. I mean, I'm more happy for the coaches because I really did not want to see all the slander on Pop. I mean,
Right,
poor
right.
Pop and his legacy,
Yep.
and if 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 they came home I mean, not a loser, but if they came home without the gold,
Right.
I'm sure that would have been a topic of conversation.
Yep.
And so
Oh
what about
yeah, and those coaches don't deserve a stain
Yeah.
on their records.
Actually,
yeah.
that's the only reason why I kind of rooted for. Actually, I was torn watching all these games, particularly the Australia game a few days ago, and they were dominant. I mean, they had the USA's number for the first half. That was
Yeah.
the only thing that wasn't fully selling it to me. That I wanted to root for Australia. It's because of Pop and what it can do to
Sure.
his legacy nga, and with all that's happening also in
Right.
San
Yeah.
Antonio, medyo he's not a very popular guy now in San Antonio with all the moves and all that. So yeah.
I mean, Papa's had a storied career. I mean, a long career already, and then I mean, we all know we're all just pretty much waiting for not maybe when. I mean, we're all just we know it's inevitable that Pop
Right.
will be maybe retiring in a
Hmm.
year, 2 years, 3 years. No
Hey
one really
man,
knows.
it's so Pop that he could just announce his retirement after this. So I'm not,
Yeah,
diba? I mean, who knows?
yeah, but it's not. I mean, yeah, I just didn't want to see. Naman, if we're gonna read all the reports, I didn't want to see anyone even talk about Pop didn't do the Team USA justice and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
that's I didn't want to
Yeah,
see
because
that.
there was a lot of conversation about that early on, especially when they lost those mga exhibition matches, diba?
Yeah. So and then of course, well, we'll talk briefly about the game and then go into whatever's left in free agency, right? That's what. So I
Yep,
mean, so
Uh-huh.
Kevin Durant leads the way again for the USA, and he's been the guy. I mean,
yep,
He
pastry
was
and
yeah. He was the
reptile
anchor
aside,
all throughout.
yep. Do they
he
have
was the.
MVP ba? Do they have MVP in the Olympics?
I think they have a mythical selection, or I'm not sure if FIBA lang yun. I think they have like a mythical
Okay.
selection.
But
I think that's a FIBA thing, not an Olympic
I
thing.
would
Yeah.
think though
Maybe,
if
maybe.
there was an MVP, it would have been easy, KD.
Yeah, KD.
Easy
KD.
KD.
Easy
He
KD.
certainly, yeah, he certainly carried the whole team most of the tournament.
Yeah, and
You
even
know,
today, diba?
I don't know. I'd like to make special mention about Tatum. I think was pretty good
Yep.
for the
Yeah,
U.S. team. So was Drew Holiday.
Drew
Those
played well.
were essentially
Right,
the
right.
two Robins that KD had all throughout the
Yeah.
tournament.
And yeah, pero there's really a distinct line, no? Because when you look at all the USA games, the only constant
Okay,
was really KD, no? And then
Yeah.
you have the Booker game, you have the Tatum
top
game, and then
scoring.
yeah,
Yeah.
Me,
Yes.
me on a personal note, I'm happy that um, I'm happy Draymond showed that he belongs among the stars. On a personal note, because I'm a Dubs fan, so it kind of showed that he was able to play with all these stars.
Right.
I mean, he didn't look lost out there. Like, there's also chatter on Draymond Green. How good is Draymond Green? How he doesn't really score. But
Right.
Right.
I think, at least, I
No,
mean,
but
he closed games for the U.S. He was there in crucial parts. So the coaching team trusted him, and I love that play where, I mean, to show you how I'm gonna say it, to show you how smart Draymond Green is. The play where Nando De Colo takes a free throw shot, and the FIBA rules, right? You can knock the ball as long as it touches the rim, and Draymond was right there to swat it
right.
and game
I
yun.
saw
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
so he's right up there with his basketball thinking, Cap. That guy is always thinking on the court. So
Right.
I just like that. I mean, since I'm a Dubs fan, I
I
like.
think he's the most underrated member of that team.
Well, yeah. Well, underrated, I don't know, because now, like, I was checking Bleacher. They're all saying na, he's getting his due, because people are saying that it shows what Draymond
Yeah.
really brings to a team. Draymond's about winning. He's not about
Right.
all that. He'll help the team win any way that he can.
It's not,
So
yeah. It's not
that's-
about the points or the statistics, but
Yeah.
yeah. I think he was a big cog in getting the USA team to have a flow during the games,
Right, right.
and
Yeah.
get to spread the ball more, and
yeah,
I think that's really what he brought to the team, and obviously it helped them a lot.
And you know what's cool? I don't know. It really is his game. When you have all those stars around him,
Right.
he doesn't look so bungling. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Unlike when he was in the Dubs last season, when he could only pass to Steph, but when he passed to someone else, it was forced and all that. When he really has stars
Right.
and smart players around him, his game brings out his game,
Right.
actually.
Right.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Parang
Most
ganyan.
definitely.
That's why Dame was trying to recruit him again into the Blazers.
Pero yun nga eh. I mean,
Oh, you should
he's
be
ano,
happy.
Si Draymond kasi, for me, he's the king of broken plays, dude. When a play is
Yeah.
broken, just give it to him. He'll make things happen. Not
Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
to shoot the ball, but at least salvage some kind of
Yeah.
salvage that broken play.
Semblance of a
And
pick,
and there was a lot actually throughout the whole Olympic run where he had to play that role, especially when
Yeah.
during the time that Team USA wasn't, they weren't at sync yet
Mhm.
with their
Yeah, yeah.
offense. He had a lot of big plays where it was broken, and then they just give it to him, and then he makes things happen.
Make something happen.
Yeah,
And in a team full of stars, he's
Yep.
okay being the non-star.
right.
But he's still, but he's like what Jay said,
Yeah.
the cog, and he's okay being that. Okay, you guys can score
Right.
all the points and get all the. That's
It's
cool.
it gets magnified when he's playing with people of that caliber, kasi
Right.
he doesn't really have to think much. Instinct kicks in, and no matter
Yeah.
who's wherever, he
Yep.
gets the ball there.
Well, it gives him 4 targets basically.
Yeah,
It gives him 4 targets
Yeah,
as opposed
yeah.
to 1 or 2 lang.
yeah. Or actually,
Right.
parang what you said, Jay, I like it. I like what you said, but not that he doesn't have to think much. He can think more, wherein he doesn't have to use them on his
Well,
physical limitations.
Right.
Because we know he's not the greatest jumper,
Right.
diba? But if he was like in the Dubs
Right.
last year, where he might have been forced to score, that's his major Waterloo, when he has to start being the man ng konti.
Right,
But
right.
if others will be,
Right.
if others are willing to be the man and can take the shot, all he has to do nga is be his basketball IQ self, diba? And make the right pass and defense, break up the play. So yeah, I like that also. And then, okay, we'll move on. I might be stroking the Dubs back too much already. Another.
I was gonna segue to the Dubs again.
Wait.
I was gonna segue to the Dubs again. Coming from the Olympics, medyo going to the NBA. Welcome home, Iggy.
Yeah, lamaya na yan.
Let's-
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Kitang-kita naman sa ngiti mo
Wala,
hanggang
hindi.
dito. Baliktaran nung France na pa ganun.
Hindi na siya blue. Hindi na siya blue.
Oh, yellow, gold na
Hindi
gold.
na siya blue.
Yellow na siya.
Bays who? Anyway, wait, another thing that I found
Oubre
out-
who?
Ubre who? Isa pa yun. Yeah, they will talk about that also. Ubre who? Uh, I find it cool though. Here's another good story that tidbit we found out a while ago that JaVale is the first. JaVale and
Yes.
his mom was a three-time Olympic basketball champion from the
Uh-huh.
USA women's
Uh-huh.
team. And JaVale is now the first, both of them, mag-ina, I forgot the name of the mom, it was here, but the first ever mother and son gold medalist in Olympic basketball history. That's pretty cool,
Galing.
man.
It
Considering that
is. It
he was
is. It
two-time
is.
Shaq in a full MVP. He's had a pretty good run,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, pretty good run and a solid resume, diba?
Dude, his resume now is no joke. Three-time champion, two with the Warriors,
Hey,
one with the Lakers.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
diba?
Hall of Fame worthy.
And look at his resume. Look at his resume, diba?
Well, if
Three-time
you look at
champion,
just the resume, huh?
diba?
Yeah.
Three-time champion,
Right.
two
Yeah.
Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
And then where's Chris Paul?
Hey, I think Chris Paul has a gold medal.
And I'm just feeding it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
diba? You got out of your funk today. So I'm just
Yeah, I
feeding you.
know.
Dude. I'm just
You've been scratching my dubs back now.
uh,
No, but I'm just thinking it's just funny how it's cool. He might slowly become. I mean, you can put him now in the maybe not on the same level, but you can put him on the same level as the Robert Ory's, who go from team. I mean, who have rings and they've been integral parts of. Unless we'll see how his career goes. I mean, if it cuts short here, but at least he's in that
yeah,
loose category.
that's the ano, diba? That's what Chuck likes to refer to as the bus driver, bus rider, diba? Kasi they're
Yeah, yeah.
every time they have this argument with him every time their discussion is on rings, diba? He always brings that up and okay, yeah, sure, you have a ring,
Yeah.
but you were a bus rider. I was a bus driver of which is true. I mean, kasi you can't
Which is
naman
true.
measure
Right.
championships on
Yeah,
different
yeah.
levels. Even the bus riders, I think, have different levels. Cause,
Yeah, that's why
'cause I wouldn't put Javel also on the same kind of boat as Ori. Kasi Ori made
Oh
big
yeah.
shots, dude.
No,
Or
Diba?
made
no
big
way.
shots. That's
So
why
may pati doon may
Yeah,
levels
no
din.
way.
Yeah,
that's why I said loosely.
Yeah, naman.
Parang,
yeah.
parang on the lowest ladder of championship players. Here's JaVale. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hindi,
that's
it's
pwede na yan.
lang.
Pwede na yan.
No.
No, I'm just
Ori has
highlighting.
7.
I was just highlighting our nerdiness with these things because we tend to break down the simplest
But-
conversations to these mga
I thought we were gonna go into a nice discussion, man. I would have been. I would have been going to.
I'm just
JaVale
going with the
doesn't
flow,
deserve to
dude.
be. JaVale doesn't deserve to be in the same sentence as Ori. Oh, di ba? Mga ganyan na.
Anyway, Jay, you were
Well,
saying
I mean-
you were saying, Jay.
No, yeah. Ori has 7 rings. Count
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
diba? More pa than MJ. Even if he was just a
More
bus
pa than
rider.
MJ. He had to insert
Ah,
that.
And of course, well, just as a, example lang yan.
Bus rider.
Hey, the guy made Sacramento cry.
Yeah.
I mean, he
yeah.
hit the shot. The ball. Yeah, he's a lucky bastard. The ball went straight to him.
Yeah,
All he had to do was pick it up and shoot the ball. But he made the shot and he beat
Yeah.
Sacramento and made Chris Webber cry. And that to me was woohoo.
But how many players?
So I'll always have a special special place in my heart for Roberto.
Yeah. Me,
Don't I have to
me that-
confess, I was Kings all the way that series. And that was like
Sorry na lang.
Wala tayo not because of Weber. I really like BB and
Yeah.
Bobby Jackson. I was a big fan of especially Bobby Jackson. I really like him.
BB carried that team, man.
I was
BB carried that
50-50.
team.
I was 50-50 in that series because naman me and my Chris Webber relationship,
Yes.
right? But I did like Mike Bibby. No, I like Mike Bibby, I like Peja, and I like their bench mob. Remember they were called the bench mob?
Yes.
The bench mob
Yeah.
of Bobby Jackson and Turkaloo
Doug
and
Christie, Bobby Jackson. Yeah.
John Barry.
Yes.
John Barry yun, di ba?
Right.
John Barry.
Right.
And then
right.
don't forget Scott
Who was
Pollard.
the big
Scott Pollard with the
Pollard? There you go.
Si ano yan?
Scott Pollard.
Yep.
Their starting center was
Mohawk pa yan,
Yeah.
dude.
they had Divac, and then for a while pa nga, they even got Brad. Who's that guy? The white guy, the Brad, not Brad Sellers, Brad.
Brad Miller.
Ah,
Yeah, from Indiana.
Brad Miller.
Brad
Yeah, they
Miller.
had
From
Brad Miller
Indiana.
for a
Yung
while.
Indiana.
Brad
Yeah,
Miller.
the
Yeah.
Indiana. Yeah.
So they were stacked, and it just, of course,
Right.
but they had Weber, so
They
nothing
were
you could do about
stacked more so than the Lakers,
And
but
that was
just had
and
Shaq
that
and
was when
Kobe.
ano pa lang si Turkoglu actually was taking off. His career took off
Yep,
when he went to Orlando
yep.
after that, diba?
Yeah.
Turkoglu became a big sign for Orlando
He became the man.
because of his Sacramento stint,
Right.
diba?
Ito we have a
Right. But he became the man in Orlando. Against the Lakers during that finals, he was the one carrying Orlando.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to our
Oh,
comments here for a bit. I have one from Bobby Alvarez. C Web is
uy,
still
Bobby!
yeah.
Hey, Bobby! Oh,
So
I'm
he
so
says
happy to see
here,
Bobby.
ito para sa to.
Wow.
Para
What's
sa
up,
to,
Bob?
Julio. C Web is still
Oh,
best
oh.
known for his time out.
What? Huh?
C Web is still best known for his time out.
100%
Yes, that's his
agree.
legacy.
Yes.
That's
Thank you.
his legacy.
Famously known for the
I
stupid
watched that
timeout.
game. I was so Fab Five. I watched that game. I was heartbroken by
I
that
was
timeout.
watching that also.
Yeah. And then, but I have, okay, Bobby. I mean, I was so happy. I loved the Fab Five so much there, and I was so happy that the Warriors were able to get Weber. Okay, I've repeated this story so many times. I was so ecstatic that the Warriors traded up. Penny went to Orlando. Chris Webber goes to the Warriors. Let's go. We have a big man. He wins Rookie of the Year. We win 50 games. Make the playoffs. It's Weber, Sprewell, Mullen. We're like, let's go. He opts out, fights with Don Nelson, does not want to play center, and then requests for a trade to Washington in the offseason. And that's it. That's it.
In,
With Jawan.
in one of the first buddy ball teams.
Yep. In,
Yeah.
in one of the first volleyball team, Chris Webber requests to be traded to Washington to play with Jawan Howard, his Fab Five team.
Yes.
You don't know, dude. You don't know as a how was that? I forgot the day. I forgot the year, but I was probably around 18, 17 when that happened. You don't maybe 90. You don't know how that affects a teen and his NBA fandom.
Yeah.
It's just like I was so happy one season, and then you don't get these updates on Bleacher Report then. So you're just waiting, right? You're watching ESPN, and then next thing you know, Weber's not coming to training camp. Next thing you know, he's getting traded, and next thing you know, you're playing with Tom Gugliotta, and I don't know who the hell they got from Washington. So
Okay, Bobby has another comment here. C Web asked for a trade because he couldn't stand the earthquakes in Oakland, diba?
yeah, probably.
Anyway, si Bobby also here, sana laging may suntukan sa playoffs. Like yung kay Doug Christie and Rick Fox. Yeah, Bob, I agree.
Uy.
I mean, we need a little bit of that. No,
A little bit more because, dude, Bob, now they give lang a small
All
elbow.
those series
Flagrant
that the
already.
Lakers and all those series that the Lakers and the Kings played, man, were all hard fought. I
Yeah.
mean, talagang battle royale, and it was very physical, highly physical.
and then
We
RJ
hardly
here.
see those now these
Oh,
days.
RJ's
man.
watching.
RJ,
Shout
yeah.
out, RJ.
Yep. Lakers for
Ma'am,
life.
ma'am.
Lakers for life.
Hey, because RJ.
I love you already, RJ.
No, RJ saying Lakers for life for you. I think if that's RJ, my batchmate, he's a man.
Ganun
for
ba?
life. Yeah.
Wala, tawag sa amin ngayon, oldies but goodies eh.
I don't know nga sino.
Let's see na lang what happens.
I don't know nga sino tumatawa. Who's calling you guys old?
I don't know, man. I mean, we're older than them.
Everyone is, dude. It's all over Facebook. It's all over Insta.
LeBron started that narrative eh. He started it with his tweet eh.
No, he
know
was
what?
answering. He was answering all these memes coming out
Oo
about
nga,
you
pero
know,
siya din naman.
the Lakers being old. And
What's
I'll
funny?
take
What's
old,
funny?
dude. I'll take old if that's
Yeah,
my lineup
no, no.
coming into the season.
But the irony there is, I'm sure he had the hand in choosing these players. So he wanted this team,
Yeah.
dude.
Of course he did.
Diba?
Of course he did. He did. Yeah, naman. Hey, Melo may be at his oldest, but he had his best shooting from Trey last season at 40.9. That's nothing to be sneezed at. You know, we got what's his face from Detroit. Anyway, another shooter. Ariza can hit those threes as well. So
Wayne
I
Ellington.
think we are a complete, Wayne Ellington.
Yeah.
I think we are a complete team with regards to filling out that roster with people who can contribute.
Yeah.
Fine,
You're
we're
right
old,
there.
but
No,
let's see come playoff time, man.
Let me
Because
put it.
old also means experience.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, dude, let me put it this way. If you're a team of wines, you guys are the best. Or scotch.
Naka
Or
naman.
scotch. If you're a team of scotch or
okay.
wines.
th- yeah, but they're definitely not single malt.
Oh,
Huh?
That's definitely a blend.
it's a blend. It's a
It's a blend.
blue label, bro.
Ah,
Blue
yeah,
label.
mga blue label.
Blue
Yan.
label
Yung
blend.
mga
Okay, sige, sige.
high quality blended scotch.
Yeah, kasi I mean, come on, we can get into a
Ah.
discussion the whole day kung
You
single
still,
malt sila.
you still drink it neat, dude.
Yes,
No
yes,
ice
yes,
needed.
yes, Well, I actually want to acknowledge.
Ito.
I want to acknowledge.
Yeah, yeah. Sige, I was
No,
gonna go to some of the comments if you're on it
No,
already.
no,
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say lang. No, I can't see the comments, but I was gonna say that's RJ lang. I want to talk about he's kind of like he's kind of on the fence kasi and a little bit down about the Mavs because there's not much moves. But he's happy about he's happy
Movement,
about
no?
them getting rid of Richardson from what I know. And he's happy that they got Tim Hardaway back and they got Reggie Bullock. So he's also really happy that there's no more Rick Carlisle. So he's also he's a Mavs junkie and he's hoping for a good season. So yes, I hope. Thanks for watching, RJ. Basta,
Well,
it's nice that we're all our
RJ,
the season
ako-
hasn't
RJ, usap tayo when Pop retires.
kasi you'll be the
the season hasn't started also. Malay mo, Poor still moves somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've been expecting or at least waiting on.
Yeah.
Because I know they are dubious to the fact that Poor isn't really able to contribute as advertised.
but he's a Mavs fan because of Dirk. Dirk, I mean, those mga legacy players really pull in a lot of, fans. No, I mean, it's nice to have those type of players because they
Yeah,
pull
man.
in,
Yeah.
they pull in the
And
fans.
most of these
also.
fans stick around too.
And they
Oh,
were
yeah.
Dirk. I mean, didn't win as much, but I would put Dirk on the same boat as Timmy when it comes to attracting
Dude.
that fan base and
He's in my top 5.
yep.
Dirk, drafted by Don Nelson. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm a big fan too. It's hard.
There
it's hard
go-
naman-
there
it's
goes
hard
the
not
dumb
to be
segue.
It's hard not to be a big fan.
Doc Nesty.
Oy, kanina pa yan.
Yeah,
Doc,
Doc
Okay,
Nesty.
no,
Good
sige.
day mga idol. May iba lang ng konti sa basketball. Congrats to our own Carlo Paalam for another
Yes.
silver medal. Yes.
Yes,
Hey.
yes. We mentioned earlier,
We mentioned
Paalam
that.
did really well.
Yep.
But
We
the Brit that he fought
Yeah.
today was just
Actually,
a
we
tad better.
were watching the fight right before we went live. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
That's when-
really.
Right.
That's why na-delay pa
Yeah, that's why na-delay kami kasi
Na-delay tayo ng konti dahil we were watching that fight.
yeah, and it kind of it messed up the flow of our pre-show routine.
But we were saying, Doc, not just si Paalam, lahat ng mga athletes natin
Yes.
ngayon sa Olympics
Yes.
Yes.
had a very good showing. I mean, even the ones who didn't medal, di ba?
Yes.
I'll do this and my shirt says Paris. I'll go like that. And then
And ako lang
Let you.
may hope lang with this Olympics after this great outing for us that and with all this money flowing with the medal winners na sana this is a wake up call also for the private sector na you know what
yes.
Right.
we
Yes.
can get there. It's not impossible
Right.
for us to win multiple golds. We
Yeah.
just need more support before the medal comes and not after. So
Yes.
so sana this kind of opens, the way I hopefully opens the floodgates of more gold medals for us. Sana it does also for the funding.
Yes. And the right
just,
way.
Just to add to that, just to add to what Mike was saying, there's a ton of money that's been thrown out as premio,
Yes.
for these medalists of ours, and it's what's half of that, or what's the same amount provided for grassroots development,
Right.
so that we're building the youth palang to get to that
Yeah.
level also that that our medalist has shown.
Yep.
Sayang eh.
I just hope lang, and it's happened before, I just hope that when the funds start coming in, here come na naman the stakeholders trying to wrestle the power away. You know how it is, diba?
Yes.
Biglang
Right.
I hope it doesn't end up like that because we really had a good showing and there should be a lot of support from the I think there will be a lot more support now because
Yes.
our showing was great. But yun nga,
Right.
again, when the money comes in, I hope everything is done right again. It doesn't become about
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't basta
And
ganun na.
one last, if I may.
Yes, you may,
We
sir.
this
Always.
is this is a basketball show, and we are all basketball fanatics here, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty obvious. But if only sana our government also supports the non-basketball sports, because these are the sports that actually get us medals.
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
the sports that don't require height, that don't require
Yeah.
these are the sports that we can excel in. Eh. Sayang naman if
Especially
they don't give them enough attention.
especially gymnastics.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
not
man.
and the weighted yung mga weighted sports like there boxing is a weighted sport, 'di ba? So judo and
Right.
all those kasi you're
Right.
pitting our fighters or as in the
Yes.
same weight class eh. So hindi sila
Yeah,
dehado.
weightlifting like Heidelin,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm hopeful. I was happy this Olympics. I wasn't even really watching it. I mean, and then it's funny. This is the Olympics pa naman that I wasn't really gonna watch. Then all of a sudden we're like winning gold. It's like there is voodoo in the world. Anyway,
Wala kasi
So,
local coverage eh. It's hard to actually watch because if you don't have VPN, it's pretty difficult
Well,
to
there is
to find
there is
proper
actually
links.
local coverage. Ang problema, not
ABC
everyone
5
has cable.
There is ba?
Wala nang, yeah, in ABC5.
Cable.
But the
and
problema
signal.
natin,
Signal.
not everyone has cable na eh.
Right.
Well, yeah, I don't have cable already. So, okay. Final thoughts on the USA game. Let's move on. Let's
Yep.
move on to NBA. Whatever's left in NBA
Yes.
fantasy.
Yep.
Okay. So
Right.
we are in the how do I say it? We are in the final days, pretty much, of NBA fantasy. NBA fantasy. I'm already thinking about NBA fantasy because we are in the final days of NBA free agency.
Yes.
The summer league is starting next week already, and pretty much, I mean, most of the teams have already spent their money, and there's not much left to go around. And of course, the biggest news is that Kawhi, who held out for I don't know what reason, he had to hold out or check other teams. But Kawhi's back with the Clippers, so he resigned for I think it's for 3 years or 4 years. Si Kawhi.
And so as expected naman siya.
Yeah,
Same with
definitely.
same with Reggie Jackson.
Yeah. It's just
Reggie Jackson.
the unnecessary drama that came before it.
the what team was he going to actually even consider is the question, diba?
Yeah. So
No,
essentially
no,
the
no.
Clippers are running.
What was stupid was, well, this was the rumor, no, na parang this was the headline pala na Kawhi to listen to other offers first,
Offers.
'di ba? So parang medyo ano nga eh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well,
That's
they're back.
that's a long discussion if I get into it.
Yeah, they're gonna run it back now with
Yeah.
with the
They're
Clippers.
running it back, yes.
Yes.
Right. Essentially the same team.
Who else? Well, okay.
Ibaka's still with them also, no?
Yeah.
No, Ibaka opted in, from what I know, because he was in a
Yeah.
2-year contract and
Right.
with a player option.
And then Iggy.
Who-
And then what you mentioned kanina, Iggy back in
Yes,
the Bay Area.
yes. We get Iguodala back. Okay, first of all, we lose Kelly Oubre. The sign and trade did not happen.
Mhm.
I guess the relationship between Oubre and the Dubs already soured for whatever reason. And he did end up being signed now by Charlotte for I think 2 years. He was signed. He was
Yep.
signed to Charlotte for 2 years. Decent amount. I mean, it was a $12 million, almost $13 million
Maybe
amount.
the wrong team though.
I think he just wants the money right now because
Well, at this
he was
point, at this point, I think you take what's
Right,
on
no,
the table.
because-
Yeah.
Wala na rin choice eh.
he got lucky, dude. He got lucky
Yeah.
that Charlotte still had space because he was looking for a $16, $18, $20 $20 million payday every year. That's what he was hoping for, coming from 14M a year.
Mhm.
And he even took less money now. So he
Right.
got lucky that there was even money past 10 million.
Mhm.
So he'll take that.
But
I don't
that's to a team where he won't really. That's to a team where he won't really have playing time. So,
I don't know how you can squeeze the playing time there. Probably off the bench.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no, for sure. He's not starting.
yeah.
But I
Pero
guess,
kalaban niya,
well, in the side of Ubre, he doesn't really have much choice, diba? Kasi
yeah.
he can only take what's being offered, and I guess Charlotte has some idea on how to utilize him by offering that much, diba? So let's
No,
see.
well, the thing I can think of is that it's an
Right.
insurance policy for Hayward.
Right,
Hayward sometimes is in and
right,
out,
right.
diba? So
And yeah,
you
yeah.
can rent.
And I think it's still Charlotte getting him at the cheap.
Injuries.
You
But
know,
Yeah,
at the cheap, I mean, you get kahit papano a backup wing na
yeah,
that is more able than,
yeah.
the
No,
other mga, those that are still available at this point.
he won't lang talaga start because I think their
Yeah,
starter
yeah.
will for sure will be Lamelo, Rozier, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Mason Plumlee. Or
Right.
is it Mason or Miles? Which Plumlee is it?
that's
It's a Plumlee. It's a Plumlee. I think it's
Mason,
Mason.
Mason,
Mason,
yeah, yeah, I
Mason
think
from Bleach.
Mason nga.
Yeah.
Mason Plumlee. That's gonna be, and they got him from Detroit, so it's good. That's gonna be your starters, and then off the bench, he's gonna have to contend. He's
For
probably gonna
sure.
be the first wing up, and then but it's in contention also with Miles Bridges. Those are the two who's gonna come
Right,
off the
right.
bench,
Mm.
and then their new rookie James
Who's been
Booknight.
playing well also.
Yeah, that's right. The new
Mhm.
rookie James Booknight and the other rookie, what's his name? That's Kai Jones.
Mhm.
So those are gonna be everyone who he has to contend with for playing time. But yun nga, over Booknight and over Kai Jones, he might still have the edge. I think naman in playing time, di ba? Because he's a veteran.
Right, right.
It takes away lang the playing time of, for me, off the top of my head, the two twins. Remember, di ba? There's the
Yeah, no?
Caleb,
Mm.
di ba? Those
Yeah,
twins
yeah,
in
yeah.
Charlotte.
Who've been playing well also.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So sila yung mas madadali nito. But yeah, after this, it's ironic because
I'll throw.
go. You throw.
I'll throw in another name.
Okay.
Schroeder.
Oh, perfect.
Mister, I want 84 million Schroeder.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a team up to now.
As of our recording, which is 2:20 p.m. on a Saturday, he does not have a team.
Yep.
So
Perfect actually timing, Jay, because we have a question here from Doc Nesty for you.
oh,
Hmm.
If
go.
Schroeder will not be taken by other teams, will the Lakers be able to use him?
That depends on if they can still sign him. I don't think we have the roster space. Well, we could drop one of the rookies that have been picked up if we really wanted him back. But I don't think we have the cap space to pay him anything near where he was asking for. No, so I highly doubt he'll be back. If he doesn't get picked up, though, that's a big punch in the gut.
Yeah. No,
80
can I add to your question,
84
Jay?
million
Because,
reasons, dude.
yeah, for 84 million. But can I
Yeah.
add? No, I'll ask you, Jay.
Yeah.
Technically, they can resign him back, even if the cap space,
Right,
because they have
right.
his
For
no, they have his bird rights. Okay,
Right.
so here's the
bird
question.
rights.
No, here's the
Bird
question.
rights. Tama, tama.
I'll further the question, Jay. Do you think Dennis Schroeder will come back? Because first of all, question number one, do you think LA will put that same offer on the table? It's not on the table now because he probably would have signed it. Would they reoffer that? Would they
No.
reoffer lower? If
Nope.
they reoffer lower, would Dennis Schroeder just come back and go lower after rejecting 80 million? Or diba? That's the
If I were him, if I were him, I'd swallow my pride, accept that lower Birds right offer from the
Yeah.
Lakers, and accept another role of backing up Russell Westbrook, which he did in OKC before.
yeah.
I mean, hey, we could still use him. I'm not saying that the guy is talented, but he'll have to prove himself again. And maybe maybe playing for the Lakers might be the best thing for him at this point.
Yeah.
No one's offering him anything. He
Yeah.
certainly put his stock way down. Him asking for an outrageous amount, rejecting an outrageous amount earlier, also put him on a precarious situations. If I were him, I'd run it back with the Lakers, prove himself, and play as hard as he
Yeah.
can.
Pero yung question is that may offer pa kaya yung Lakers? Kasi parang you'd think that's the normal thing to do, di ba? Pa sige,
Yan ang tanong.
Yeah.
renege ulit with the Lakers. Pero I think it's a whole pride thing na eh. Even his agent
Right.
is like, wag ka na bumalik doon kasi reneject mo na eh.
Right.
Right.
And then even the Lakers, you're like, oh, you'll talk to me again. Oh, here's
Yeah.
10 million. Gusto mo?
Right.
Then, ganun, 1 year, 10 million. Bigay sa kanya, 1 year, 10 million. Go. Okay sa'yo? You'll be like, that's, tignan, well,
Alamang.
Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
ganun yun.
RJ has an idea.
Oh,
He,
what's
sh-
our,
he should he should play for Ginebra daw.
import na lang siya.
Mag-import na lang siya.
Import na
Dude.
lang siya.
Dude, pag Ginebra yan, he'll score mga 120 per game. Remember?
Hey, there's one team that can use him. The Nets could actually use him if they would pick him up. Kyrie's
Also,
always absent
The
anyway.
Nets though they have the biggest payroll in NBA
Yeah.
history now. They're
Yes,
like
I'm not surprised,
160.
yeah.
Yes.
They're lampas na 500 in luxury, including luxury tax. Diba $500 million, dude?
Yep.
That's nuts.
Taxes, right.
That's the
Yeah.
only way I accepted loss to the Nets by in the luxury tax battle. Yes.
Okay,
Sila
so
na.
may follow up. I think our viewers here are discussing amongst each other. Kasi si
Go.
RJ,
Yes. Yeah.
si RJ mentioned that shoulders should play for Ginebra. Si Bobby replies, can he score more than Carlos Briggs?
Diba? That's exactly who I was thinking about, si Carlos Briggs. Because don't you
Ay, di ba
remember?
may
Bob?
brand girl din yun si Carlos?
Yeah.
Wild din yun, dude. He was a wild
Kasi
scorer,
pwede
man.
si Schroeder sa Ginebra.
They kind of look alike, huh? Briggs was just lighter skin. They kind of look alike.
Yeah.
Diba?
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
But it's
Saka
funny
may
how
dye din yung buhok eh.
may dye. Diba the Ginebra imports, you'd have the San Miguel, let's say sina San Miguel imports, sina Norman Black would score 30 lang, sina Sean Chambers would score mga 27. Well, basta Ginebra import 50. wala nang ibang nagsuscore pag Ginebra before, which was the Jaworski days. Ganun yun eh.
Ayaw na magtrabaho ng local eh.
Well,
Kita mo sa box score.
RJ's happy daw na Kuzma is out na, finally. I think Jay is also.
Oh, so am I. So am I, RJ. Yeah, dude. I mean, we gave him enough chances to play and to prove himself. I mean, he was preferred over BI during that AD trade.
Dude,
And
he was preferred
he hasn't
over
really proven
everyone.
anything since. So
Over
Yeah.
everyone. BI, si
Julius Randle.
Lonzo.
yeah.
Julius he was the
D'Lo.
one start.
Ball, art. Yeah.
I think he was, because I'm still trying to figure out. I think it was him. I think it was him who got Julius Randle pissed. Oh no, or baka it's Brandon Ingram. Was it one of them? The one who nagalit si Julius Randle kay Luke Walton because why am I not starting? Luke Walton yanked Randle from the starting lineup and brought him off the bench, and that's what pushed Randle over the edge. Na screw it, I'm done with the Lakers. Parang ganon.
And dude, he was literally the chosen one.
Wait, yeah.
Kuzma was literally the chosen one of the Lakers.
And also he had
Yeah.
blonde hair. Nagpadayon.
See, that's the only thing that made him fit as a Laker player was his swag.
His
blonde hair.
His Hollywood. He had the Hollywood in him.
Definitely not his game. Definitely not his game. Yeah, man.
Well,
His Japorm spoke more than volumes than his
well,
game.
I think the biggest story left here. Well, siguro stories left here in the free agency is the question of Ben Simmons and if
Right.
Dame will want out of Portland.
Yes.
I think
Will ask for a trade,
that's the
yeah.
only big story left
Yeah, those are the things we're waiting for.
yep.
No, but it's funny now you mentioned about the Lakers because Josh Hart is not signed also. Or did he go back number with the Pels also?
So
I don't
is
think
Not yet.
so.
no, he hasn't yet. So is Reddick.
Yeah, no.
Reddick's also still free. I'd love to pick Reddick up, man.
Okay. You don't read
Okay
what you
yan.
just said, dude.
Tulong yan.
Check out his age, Jay.
Ha?
It's like
Pasok
check
nga.
out.
Pasok nga sa
Pasok
age
nga.
bracket.
Oh, for what? Bagay yan sa edad namin.
Hey, but you know
Pasok.
what? I don't see why Reddick shouldn't. Ha, he should go for his podcast show. Dapat
Yeah,
talaga
dude. Hollywood
mag LA
yan.
talaga siya,
Hollywood yan.
Yeah,
'di ba?
yeah.
That's
He's doing well with his podcast, di ba?
yeah.
Si
His
Bobby.
podcast.
Pang Hollywood naman siya eh.
Si Bobby. Kamukha ni Kuzma si James
I mean,
Reed.
hey, any team would want a spot up shooter like that who can go nuts on threes and hit
Kamukha ba?
5, 6, 7 of those.
Can I pull up when we're more high tech na, I can easily sana pull up a picture of James Reed and and Kuzma side
And
by side.
Kuzma.
Tingnan natin. Sige. No, you know what? Let's try something. I'm gonna try something. You. What's that? Talk about Ben Simmons, Mike, and then what's that? So where do you think Ben Simmons will go?
Well, yeah, for sure. It looks like he's not going back to the Sixers. Based on the reports, it doesn't look like they can salvage that relationship.
How can he go back to the Sixers?
No, he doesn't.
Wala
He's
na.
not talking. He's not talking to any of the staff,
Yeah.
any of the.
Well, that's the we're going with
anyone from
the
the org.
we're going with the reports, and that's what pwede. Actually, pwede. As you were making like that, medyo.
Kyle Kuz.
Okay, that's James Reed. Okay, continue with Ben Simmons.
So ako, yeah, I don't think he'll. Well, based on the reports, which we don't know. If it's totally
Yeah.
100%
Right.
accurate, but
How true it is. but-
assuming that it is,
Right.
then for me, Philly is in a much deeper hole than when they started the free season.
Yes.
Oh,
Diba?
hell yeah.
They started it with that by throwing Simmons under the bus, both Doc and
Under the
Embiid,
bus.
Yes.
and then it kind of died
Yeah.
down, which could have helped them. Actually, they should have been able to
Salvage it pa sana.
or even spin that kamukhang kamukha nga. Good call, Bobby.
Good call, Bobby.
So kamukhang kamukha nga.
I'm gonna call him now.
My question is, what's Bobby doing looking at James Reed's photos, man?
Dude, wala na. I'm gonna call him either Kyle. I'm
Bobby,
gonna
what
call
the
him.
hell are you doing looking at James Reed?
I'm gonna call him Kyle Reed or something. There has to be a James Kuzma connection now, or I mean, there has to be a nickname to marry those two pictures together. Love it, Bobby. Love it. Wait. Okay. So now Simmons. Yes, he cannot come back, dude. You were saying about Doc Rivers, Mike?
He won't.
Yeah, I mean, he was thrown under the bus, and then when it kind of died
Bus,
down,
yeah.
when the chatter kind of died down, it was a chance sana for them to kind of spin it. And
yeah.
diba, they could have still they still had a chance to spin that whole narrative, but then this comes out. Na si Simmons is not talking to them anymore, which puts them,
Yeah.
which pushes them back to the wall even further. And now, pababa na pababa the value they can get back.
Yeah.
Now,
Even that.
I think what they're waiting for, that's why they didn't jump at it. Because for one, there are no takers
Yeah.
with the price they were asking for. Now that it's gone down, I'm sure there are some teams who are just letting it simmer. Letting
Yeah.
it simmer na parang, sige, pagluto ka na, that's when we pounce. Now, I think what they're waiting
Yeah,
for
no.
also is the whole Dame situation. Kasi, Dame is in Tokyo. We don't know the deal is. He hasn't said anything whether he's staying or he wants out. Then I think they're kind of in a holding pattern also na, wait, kasi we'll take anything now at this point. But if Dame wants out and we have a convincing offer that can get Portland's interest, then that could be a deal that could still happen.
Yeah.
For me.
Dame to Philly would be
The
okay.
only thing,
actually.
yeah. The only thing that's been released by Dame so far to the press is his new single.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
No,
Yesterday,
but you see,
diba? Galing, no? In the middle of the tournament, biglang
Yeah.
nag-release pa ng
Yeah.
single.
which means to tell me pa nga, baka they're talking even more now. Diba? No, kasi look, like you said, diba? Ano yung
Uy,
nangyayari?
bagay yan. Motown Philly. Bagay si Dame doon.
Motown Philly?
Hip-hop naman siya though, di naman siya
Oh,
Philly soul.
no, pero di ba Boys to Men, hip-hop, 90s, R&B, medyo pwede. Pwede yan.
Well, that's, yeah.
Ikaw, Jay.
Pwede na.
Hindi,
That's your
saka at least yung
territory.
star nila, hindi na ganun katangkad ng Kevin Hart. Di ba? Kasi Kevin Hart just looks ridiculous beside Embiid, dude. Katay sila. It's just hanggang chan ata, di ba? Hanggang belly button.
There, going back to Ben Simmons, there are talks about a three-way team trade kuno, di ba?
A three-way?
And that involves the Pacers
A
also.
three-way.
That we
Three-way.
Kasama pa si ano dyan? Kasama pa
Brogdon.
Kasama si James Reed, tsaka
Oh.
si Kuz.
Ako nga, baka si Booker sa si Booker sa kasi ano kasama eh. Oh, go.
Okay.
Oh,
So
about the three-way,
Oh yeah, supposedly Brogdon goes to Philadelphia, and Ben goes to the Dubs, and then parang some of the Dubs players goes to Philly, and some goes to Indiana. At least that's what I've read.
I read that, and
It was an article, no?
I hope Bob Myers does not do that, because if I read correctly, that meant it was going to be Ben Simmons and Justin Holiday going to the Dubs. Justin Holiday
Yes,
from Indiana,
right.
Ben Simmons from Philadelphia. But the Dubs would have to give up
Right.
total of six players. It would have been
Wiggins.
Wiggins, Wiseman,
Yeah.
Moody, Kuminga, and 2 future firsts.
ito I'm just anticipating the craziness that comes after if that
That's
deal
wild.
pushes through. This is how nuts all these
won't
all these narratives are thrown around, and then it just flips at a single move or a single update. Imagine this: the narrative now is Ben Simmons sucks. That's the
Yes.
that's
Yes.
the popular opinion now. Ben Simmons sucks. Tapo na yan. Embiid has to look for another tandem.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what's funny,
Another running
ako
mate.
I'm anticipating lang pag natuloy yan and he gets traded to the Dubs, everyone will flip bigla and say, super team na naman. Diba? It's so funny how these mga discussions, flip from one side to the next just because of no, parang akala ko ba basura, and then all of a sudden he goes to a strong team. Ay, super team na no. So wala super team. Kumuha ng super.
But me, I'll say,
But if there is a team, where Ben Simmons could actually thrive and get better, it would be the Dubs, man. I mean, learning from Draymond, because their games are essentially, made cut from the same cloth, man. They both aren't scorers per se. They're really good in defense. They're really good with getting everybody into the mix and making sure everyone gets touches and all that and runs the offense and plays good D. I mean, Ben Simmons is a league best defender type of player, and I think the Dubs would be the best location for him. But you might be paying a lot lang for him, with those six players.
Yeah. Well, that's too much. I mean, okay, I'll say it again: is that the Dubs are in a very, very unique situation of having their core still in their prime, their championship core in their prime, and at the same time having 3 high lottery picks to just stash away and develop in their roster already. And all they really have to do is ride.
Yeah, that's very rare.
I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the NBA. So I don't think they should gut that for, again, what's already been done as the same I mean, it's like you're getting the same meal. Somebody scores big with the same meal of a super team, and then you just do that again, and then in 3 years you're tanking na naman when they all
Yes.
retire.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
this one at least
Right.
they have a real good shot to compete. Huh? I mean, they keep on saying add another star. I don't know what the media's talking about because Steph, well, Clay's injured. We'll see how it comes back. Steph, but if he comes back, okay, it's Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Wiggins. What? I mean, it's almost like you're insulting Steph. How many stars do you need? But there, you need two more stars. Can't you get
Right.
super serviceable vets na lang? Or there, get like a Dennis Schroeder on that team. Parang ganyan, di ba? Some bucket getter, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be a Ben Simmons again. I mean, though
Right. Right.
I would like Ben Simmons by low though. I will say that. I mean, they rejected 5 players. I don't see why they shouldn't just play hardball and go lower. Kasi kung the price is right,
Right.
why not? Di
I
ba?
have a feeling Ben's. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
If we're talking about fit lang on where, a good landing spot for Ben Simmons is, I don't know how it's gonna happen. It probably won't because the pieces don't match in terms of a trade. But imagine a backcourt of Simmons and Luca.
I wouldn't
Yeah, solid
mind
yan.
that.
Diba?
Dude,
That would-
I'm
Yeah.
I'm on the thing about stop playing Ben Simmons as a guard. The guy's 6'11", man. Like he'll create so much matchup problems playing a power forward position or even hell, even small ball center. Dude,
Yep.
who's I mean, you're
Yeah.
you're gonna have someone like Kaminsky, or even Sabinati, you're gonna have someone like Aiton run with him.
Yeah.
When he rebounds the ball, Botak,
Mm.
Aiton's lost, man.
Mm.
Ubus yun, yeah. Yeah.
Ubus yun. So I think Ben Simmons was a good experiment as a point guard, but I think it's time if you're a really good coach, start playing him at forward. Start playing him big. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe big, maybe on the 4. I don't know about forward or playing the wing kasi he can't shoot from outside.
Yeah, that's why nga.
But if
Yeah,
you
so,
put him down, yeah, but if you put him down low as a 4, dami yan kakainin
Yeah.
dyan.
Yep.
Iwan, mas mabilis eh. He's more agile, he's quicker, he's faster. And
diba?
and all those hands he can get,
Right.
he can,
Yeah.
he can defend with.
It's like I would say
Madami matatapik ng bola.
it's like how the power forward position has worked for Melo as opposed to the 3. Because even if
When
he's
right,
slow,
yeah.
kumbaga it kind of makes up because power forwards are generally slower, but
Yeah.
it ano takes away some of the disadvantages of his game or the weaknesses of I should say weaknesses of his game. So it's similar. I mean,
Right.
if you put Ben Simmons in the post, diba, it takes away some of his weaknesses, eh?
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
brings out some of the strengths. Yeah.
Right,
That's
right.
that's
I mean,
what
if he patterns his game with let's say Giannis's game,
Yeah.
they're essentially as quick, they're essentially as strong.
He's a
They're
better
almost the same
he's a-
height, if
he's-
not the same height.
He's
Yeah.
he has better court vision pa supposedly, diba? So
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Or even like a
Exactly.
Draymond.
So-
or even like a Draymond,
right,
pare.
right.
Yeah, yeah. I think Julio hit the spot with the 4.
Yeah.
That would be the best position for him.
Bobby has a comment here. Following up on the James Reid joke. Kakambal ni Draymond si Richard Gutierrez.
Sino? Oh, wow.
I thought he was gonna bring in the Shrek, but anyway.
It's the Gutierrez twins, diba? Kakambal ni
No.
Draymond
Yes,
si Richard.
yes. Galing.
Mga tito jokes talaga. Hari ng tito jokes yan si Bobby.
Wala akong mic dito, but I was gonna mic drop with that joke right now. Mic drop.
I'm not gonna
That's it,
drop to
man.
the floor.
So you,
I'll do a lighter drop for
yes. So you so the twins Gutierrez will now be known as Draymond and Richard.
Richard.
Dude, that's golden. Ako, Bobby. Wow, ako. In my
Harry
memory,
Ay,
Harry
release the
said,
jokes.
I'm gonna take that joke, and there's gonna be some good
yeah.
laughter in some party later
Yeah.
on. So,
Oh well, on that note, ako, I'm hoping that sana we have John D in the show finally. Yes, maraming baon niya na ganito.
Oh,
John D and
see, the Thunder God.
the
Uh,
The
ponder,
Thunder God. The
the
God of
god of
Thunder.
thunder, the
maraming
great
baon
Juan D.
dyan.
Yeah, he said and he referred to all the medieval
Dude,
shows and
yeah, may
history.
mga historic reference pa yan na, na I don't even bother to fact check anymore kasi I'm sure he did. Mga
Can I make my
historically
last?
accurate. Go ahead, go
Can I
ahead.
make my last dub segue lang or dubs connection? I don't know if
Si-
people
no,
realize
no,
that.
you still have one more allocation for this, of a dub segue. May isa ka pa,
Talaga pa.
may isa ka pa, may isa ka
Isa
pa.
ka
Hanggang
pa.
five
Okay,
lang,
sige,
di ba?
sige, sige.
We discussed this, dude. Hanggang five dub segues lang per
Oh, sige, sige.
episode.
Lima ka lang.
So,
This is your fifth.
pang-apat.
This is
Ano
your
may
fifth
fifth
na.
na?
This is your
Okay,
fifth
okay.
na.
Sige,
Sa
sige,
last na
sige,
to.
sige. Um, do you realize that it came full circle in a weird way in 2 years? They they made a sign and trade with Kevin Durant to Brooklyn, got D'Lo to make the hard, and then that was going to trigger a hard cap. To make the hard cap work, they had to ship Iggy to Memphis. Okay,
Right.
they ship Iggy to Memphis with a first round pick, and they get a $16 million traded player exception because
Yeah.
they didn't get back a player.
Mhm.
So they had a TP which they had to use for 1 year. They used that on Kelly Oubre.
Yes.
The rule is you can get a player from a team up to 16 million without having to release a player.
Right.
So they picked up Oubre from OKC and gave OKC the first round protected if they were not the top 10, which they weren't. So it became two second rounders that went to OKC. So now they get Oubre, and it's so funny that they can't keep Oubre this offseason, and now Iggy comes back. It comes back full circle.
Yep. With the same
I think that was the plan
with
all
the
along.
with the same no trade
Oh, I don't know, maybe yeah, with the same.
the same TPE.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, technically it was
Yeah.
the same TPE. Yeah, so there, that's
Ay.
that's my last now. So no more na. I won't talk about dubs
Well,
today.
Doc ako I'll just Doc Nesty called it. Kumish
Oh, what?
Julio, laging segue sa dubs. So it's not just with us lang pala. Okay.
It's
So,
No, no, I think that's
guilty as charged, Doc. Guilty.
so yeah. So
Posas.
what else?
Guilty. What
so
else?
I think
That's about me. I think
yeah.
I think we're
pretty
almost covered here.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have
good.
do
Larry
you have
Markkanen.
any
Larry Markkanen.
Oh, yeah,
Wala na
okay.
lang.
Oh,
No, wala na. We don't know yet.
Well,
He's just not
but
signed
yeah,
also.
but I think he also had a press release na he wants out of the Bulls. He wants a fresh start.
He wants
quote,
out.
quote,
Right,
quote
right.
fresh start to his career. So yeah.
I wonder what happened to the rumors of him going to the Spurs. Ano?
Well,
You
I
never
don't know.
know.
Baka it's the price that the Spurs had to
Maybe.
give up. Maybe they had to give
Paul
up
Millsap.
Primo. Maybe they had to give up Primo.
Paul Millsap also. Paul
Primo.
17 points,
Wala pa.
man.
17 points today. I'm not gonna comment yet. I'm not
17
gonna.
points.
Diba? Just keep it level, dude. I'm not gonna be super high or super low.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should. What's that? We can. Anything this is all the end of free agency. Next week, Summer League Las
Summer
Vegas
League,
is starting. So we'll probably chime in sometime within the week. So please do follow our page so you can get notifications when we go on. We'll talk about the Summer League games
Yep.
at some point next week.
Yeah,
and
we'll be announcing if whatever we have planned for that stretch before
Yeah.
the season starts. So yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to thank we love this, huh? We love this engagement today, and
Yep.
thank you guys. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for everyone who commented. Let's keep this going. Hopefully, you can show up whenever we go live, so we can have a nice, healthy, funny, hilarious discussion going on
Yep.
the stream because it's great. So we appreciate it highly. We highly appreciate it, and thank
For
you.
sure.
Now, so Mike, you have any wise words for us?
Yes. I'm borrowing from the great Wilt Chamberlain today. Everybody pulls for David. Nobody roots for Goliath.
Yan.
Diba?
We all know
Bagay
who
na bagay.
Goliath is there.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. I
Who's
We
rooted.
all know
Goliath?
who Goliath was
I
there.
was rooting for Pop. So nagpalusot
So
na.
you're rooting
Nagpalusot
for
na.
Goliath naman
No, no,
pala.
for Pop. For the coach of Goliath, not the Goliath himself.
Na
Wala.
Goliath.
Yung
All
trainer.
Auburn's
Wala.
coverage
Yeah.
on France today.
Yung weight trainer
Le
ni ano.
Pew.
So in other words, yeah, naghugot lang si Will Chamberlain because no one's rooting for him.
Yeah, I think this was a hugot. Yeah.
Naghugot siya.
Hugot siya, everyone.
Okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out in our huddle. And Jay,
Yep.
take us home, man.
So that was the huddle. We said it first here at
The
The
bench!
the bench.
The bench.
Peace out, homies.
Peace.